Flirting with a girl can feel intimidating, right? You might think it requires some magical skills, or you might get nervous at the thought of saying the wrong thing. But what if I told you that flirting is actually much easier than you think? What if it doesn't take complex tactics or tricks, but just a bit of confidence and a few basic principles? In today's video, we're going to break down exactly why flirting is easy. Yes, easy, and how you can start building that effortless confidence. Stay tuned, because we'll also talk about the common mistakes guys make and how you can avoid them. Ready? Let's dive in. Number 1. Flirting isn't a game. It's just a conversation. First things first, let's get rid of one huge misconception. Flirting is not a game. It's not about playing hard to get or making someone chase you around. Flirting is simply a way of showing interest in someone, in a fun, light-hearted way. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop and you notice a girl sitting alone, looking through her phone. You think, she's cute, but how do I even start a conversation? The truth is, you don't need a perfect opening line or some dramatic gesture. You just need to approach her naturally. So you walk over, smile, and say something casual like, "Hey, what's the best thing to get from here? I've never tried this place before." Now, notice how simple that was. You're not putting yourself out there in an overly dramatic way, and you're not trying to impress her. You're just starting a conversation, something anyone can do. When you make flirting feel natural, you give the girl space to respond naturally too, and that's when the magic starts. It's a two-way street, not a performance. Number 2. Confidence. The key to easy flirting. Now, let's talk about confidence. You don't need to be the loudest, most outgoing person in the room, but confidence is key to making flirting feel effortless. Confidence comes from being comfortable with who you are, accepting yourself, and not worrying about rejection. Think about this example. There's a guy at the bar looking at a girl across the room. He's thinking, should I talk to her? What if she's not into me? What if she thinks I'm awkward? But here's the secret. You don't need to have all the answers. The key is just being comfortable enough to approach her with a smile and a relaxed attitude. Confidence is attractive and it's contagious. One time, I was with a friend who was really nervous about approaching a girl at a party. I told him, just go talk to her like she's a person. Don't think about the outcome. Just enjoy the conversation. He walked up, said something simple, and they had a 20-minute conversation. And guess what? He didn't have to think twice about whether he was flirting or not. He was just being himself, and that made the interaction flow naturally. So here's the takeaway. Confidence isn't about acting like someone you're not. It's about being yourself and not overthinking it. The more you do this, the more you'll find flirting easy. You just need to relax and trust that the conversation will go where it's meant to go. Number 3, use body language to your advantage. Now, let's talk about something that makes a huge difference when flirting: body language. Believe it or not, a lot of flirting happens non-verbally. You don't have to say anything complicated. Your body language will do a lot of the work for you. Think about how people react to a smile. When you smile at someone, it opens up the interaction and signals that you're approachable. It's a small thing, but it can make a big impact. So, when you approach a girl, stand tall, smile, and make eye contact. This doesn't mean you should stare at her. That can make things uncomfortable, but a brief moment of eye contact, followed by a smile, is often all it takes to start a natural, flirty conversation. I've had countless conversations with people where the connection wasn't based on what I said, it was based on how I made them feel. A good body posture and a warm smile can say more than words ever could. The key here is to be aware of how your body is communicating. If you're standing too far away, crossing your arms, or looking down, it can send a message that you're not open or interested. But if you lean in slightly, keep your body relaxed, and maintain open posture, you'll come across as more confident and inviting. Number 4, use humor to keep things light. Okay, let's talk about humor. A lot of guys get nervous and think they have to be super smooth or impressive when flirting. But the truth is, humor is one of the easiest ways to connect with someone. In fact, it's often the simplest jokes or light-hearted comments that create the best chemistry. Imagine you're talking to a girl and you make a light-hearted comment about the situation, like, "I swear, if I spill this coffee on myself, I'm going to cry." It's simple, but it shows you're relaxed and open to having fun. Humor disarms tension. It shows that you don't take yourself too seriously, and that's incredibly attractive. It makes the other person feel more comfortable and allows the conversation to flow naturally. Don't overthink it, just be real and let a little bit of humor slide in when appropriate. Number 5. Don't try too hard. Let's talk about one of the biggest mistakes guys make when flirting: trying too hard. You've probably seen someone at a party or a bar trying so hard to impress that they actually make things uncomfortable. It's not about being over the top or using pickup lines. It's about keeping things simple and genuine. When you try too hard, it's obvious. You might find yourself bragging about your job, showing off your accomplishments, or trying to make yourself sound more interesting than you really are. But here's the thing: trying too hard often backfires. When I was younger, I had a friend who would always try to impress the girls he liked by talking about his expensive car or all the places he traveled to. The funny thing is, it made him seem less approachable. The girls he tried to impress often ended up walking away, and it became clear to me that he was trying to get validation. Flirting is not about impressing anyone. It's about connecting on a real level. So don't try to be someone you're not. The most attractive thing you can do is just be yourself. Number 6. Don't overthink it. Overthinking can be your biggest enemy when it comes to flirting. If you find yourself constantly asking, "Am I saying the right thing? Should I wait longer to text her? What if she doesn't respond?" You're overcomplicating things. Flirting should be natural, like any other conversation with a friend. But when you're overthinking, you're not allowing yourself to be in the moment. Instead of being relaxed and confident, you're caught up in your own head, which can make things awkward. Imagine talking to a girl you like, and instead of just being present, you're analyzing every word. Was that funny? Should I have said something else? It's exhausting, and it shows. The more you try to calculate every move, the more you lose that natural flow. Overthinking makes you focus on what ifs. What if she doesn't like me? What if I mess up? The truth is, you can't control how she reacts, only how you approach it. If you stop stressing, you'll find that flirting becomes more fun and effortless. I've been there, texting a girl, second-guessing everything I said. It was draining, but once I stopped overthinking, I could just enjoy the conversation, and that's when things really started to click. So, remember, don't let your mind get in the way of a good conversation. Just relax, be yourself, and let the connection flow naturally. So, there you have it. Flirting with a girl is much easier than you think. It's not about being perfect, using fancy lines, or impressing anyone. It's about being yourself, being confident, and having fun with the conversation. Remember, you're not here to perform, you're just here to connect. And when you let go of the pressure, everything flows naturally. So the next time you find yourself nervous about flirting, just keep it simple. Smile, be genuine, and enjoy the moment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below to let me know your thoughts. What's your best tip for flirting? Let's talk about it in the comments. Until next time, stay confident and keep it real.